when you are sharing your mind map, one person should not explain. At least 2 to 3% should explain that mind map so that it work into that. So team one is basically Amir Shazad, Sarah, Rakesh, Usman, Zafar, Shahid Hafiz. Your time starts now. Guys, your time starts now. Your time is running. Okay.
Can anybody see screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Hello?
We can see your screen. Go ahead.
Okay, who will start? My
You,
team?
you should have decided that, no?
Okay. Actually, I have the problem for internet. I just made from the consultation of the other people. Now, all of okay, I would start it from the PMP and any of our team member, please just say something here. Hello?
I decided to choose to talk on the closing one.
And other one?
Amir Shazad, Sara, Plute, Rakesh, Zafar Iqbal. Guys, this is an interactive activity. Zafar, where are you, man? Rakesh, Sara, Amir Shazad, are you in the group or not?
I'm in the group, but my son just came in. He needs something from me. So I'm busy right now.
Zafar? Zafar Saab? Amir Shazad?
Yes,
Yeah, please.
sir.
No, he's asking, yaar, why you
Okay,
guys.
I'm just starting it. Please
Yeah,
join.
Shahid, go ahead. I will
Okay,
follow.
that's Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Yeah, sure. Go
The
ahead.
PMP. The PMP, first of all, will have to decide we've got the project, we'll have to decide what kind of project we are gonna do, and we start with the life cycles. And is from the life cycle, there are different life cycles, the predictive, the incremental, let me get it, incremental, predictive, incremental, iterative, agile, hybrid. Hybrid mean agile combination of any two different life cycles or multiple life cycles is the known as a hybrid. Okay, we'll discuss in the agile. Agile have the four values. Uh, uh, with the customer collaboration, with the can you please just, join someone with me? Custom collaboration with the
Custom collaboration over contract negotiation, working software over comprehensive documentation, individual and interaction over processes and tool, respond to a change over following a plan. Go to the next thing.
Thank you, sir. There are 12 principles. There are different ceremonies. Ceremonies of sprint planning. Scrum. Scrum is the overall name of the this activity. Some is start with the service sprint planning, daily standards, sprint review, and retrospective meetings. Anybody still want to join? Oh, some next we will go the from the team. Team do.
Okay, I continue, Shahid. I continue with the team.
Okay.
So in teams, we started with team charter. We set the ground rules. What was CON? Charter?
Yes.
Yeah. And what did we miss here? The third one. I don't remember. Team charter. Anyways, so we go to
Values we mentioned this year. Values of the team.
values. So ground rule, charter of negotiation, values. Then we acquire team. How we develop, control, and release. Then we go to conflict resolution, collaboration. Oh, these are the rules. Yeah, avoiding, forcing, smoothing, accommodate, and compromise. Then how to motivate the team. Team management is important. There are different theories. Maslow theory, Herzberg theory, theory X and Y is basically okay. Hollow fed, and then McLeland theory.
McLean's theory.
Yeah. So then come down a little bit. No, go up. We still need to finish the team. That was even okay. Come down to stakeholders. So stakeholder, internal, we have to identify stakeholder, internal, external, and there can be stakeholders engage, or there should be a plan to engage stakeholders. So we call it stakeholder engagement plan. So in stakeholder identification process stakeholder engagement process, SEP. We have EX. What was EX?
Expert judgment.
Expert judgment, interview, focus group, FC workshop. What was FC? Focus workshop? Facilitation workshop. Organizational procedures and rules. And then we have D analysis. What was D analysis?
Document analysis.
Document analysis. Then we have environmental.
EEF.
EEF. Okay.
Or we put in let them in the stage of assembly instruction.
Yes, then there should be a communication plan for stakeholders. Oh no, yeah, procurement.
No, this is on the PMP, not the team.
Okay.
We have done this side. Anybody else would like to join from the planning perspective?
Yeah, I can start. On the planning, we have 5 cycle, initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, control, and closing. These are all the phases, and they are subdivided into different categories. So if we start from initiating, we have a project charter where we have a business case, where we identify who our project manager is, and then there's we identify the stakeholder. In this, we will have a high-level scope, high-level schedule, high-level risk, and then
Business management plan.
Business management plan, and then we come into planning, and in the planning phase, we'll have more detail because now we are planning the project, so we want to have a more detailed schedule. We want to see who will be who the resources who will be doing the project. So we want to have the cost allocated for the project, and then we have the baseline setup. How we're going to set up baseline based on bottom-up estimation. There are different techniques that we can utilize: parametric, bottom-up analysis, 3-point estimation, and then scope.
Determine the budget as well.
Yeah, determine budget. Also, scope comes number 1 because that's how we gather the requirements from our stakeholders. Once you get the requirements, you put it into the requirements traceability matrix, and then you want to have a work breakdown structure. You can decompose it by doing decomposition technique by breaking it to a smaller chunk, and that is basically work breakdown structure. You have work breakdown dictionary. Yes, work breakdown dictionary, and then it's managing the plan. In managing the plan, you are actually executing the project. So in that phase, you want to make sure that your team is you're communicating with your team on a regular basis. You want to make sure that your scope is you're within the scope. If it's not within the scope and there's an added scope added, then it has to go through the change request process, and they have to then the project manager has to assess the scopes and what is the increase in requirement, and if there is the requirement change request board, and the change request board then decides, and they analyze it, and they decide if they want to approve the change request or reject. If they say yes, we can accept your change request because of the scope change. So then we go back and we adjust our schedule baseline, and then monitoring come afterwards. We can go to monitoring, and then we can monitor it. There are different tools we can utilize, like normally in my organization we use Microsoft Project. So basically what we do is we compare it with the baseline, the schedule, we compare it with our baseline report, and then if there is any deltas, we have to investigate why there is a delay. We talk to the different teams that if we can do fast breaking, which is basically parallel work, but this definitely have more risk to the project. And this is not requireable, like this is not something that we wanted. Crashing is something that we can add the resources, but it is only available if we have the budget, if we can do crashing, we basically add more resources. And smoothing and leveling is another method of scheduling technique. We can go down to procurement. So procurement is basically inspection. Procurement. Yeah, if someone wants to continue with procurement, they can continue with procurement. Um, uh, Anila gave something about procurement. What I know about procurement is basically related to invoices and purchase order, but I don't see.
Okay, let them
in
someone
here.
else do it. Let someone
Yes.
else do it.
So I
Ji,
will ask someone else to please.
Shahid.
Okay, I'm going to start.
Okay.
In the procurement, we in the managing and control, we inspect the products, and if they are good, we'll just verify and pay and close the. Otherwise, there is something wrong. We just go to this with the vendor, and we will try to get the win-win position and then settle down the other problems we have done. We have identified. Otherwise, there is conflict. We cannot resolve the vendor and sellers and the buyer. Then we'll go for the arbitrator. Arbitrator means is the third party. Is the mediator with both parties can. We will reach a specific solution. And otherwise, if all the tools or techniques are not feasible for us, then we will have to move the court. And this is this is a lose-lose solution, most of them. So we should avoid all the time to go towards the court. In case we, in any ways, the person who violates the contract will have to pay all the fees, damages, and so on. As far as there are different procurement, there are types of procurement. Mean to say, fixed cost plus fixed cost agreements plus cost plus reimbursement, cost plus reimbursement plus incentive, and cost plus reimbursement, incentive, and rewards. And here's one way or other ways the cost and material. This is in most of the risk is on the fixed price on the standard side, and as far as the material and cost, it risk depends. Risk goes toward the both of the body and bottom. In this case, the buyer is in a higher risk position.
Okay, last minute. You guys have last minute.
Okay, we'll go for the closing. When we'll move toward the closing, we'll first of all, this is the problem. This is not the problem whether it's successful or unsuccessful. You'll have to close the project in all the way. Well, first of all, we'll go request to the sponsor to close the project. We'll make the binding reports. We make all the procurement should be closed and payment should be made. And we have all the things learned from all the things. We will mention in the next register, then next LLS, make it the part of our repository, and we produce project documents, measures the EPM business management plan, release the team to the arbitration, make sure the teams are ready for the transition, administrative closure and project and success should be celebrated.
Thank you very much, Team One. So Team One started kind of messed up, but then they take it from there. So finally they did end it in a very well done. So very well done, guys. Very well done. Yeah. It's not your start that defines you, it's more of your end that defines you. Very well done. Later on, how you kept it, I really loved it. Good job. Okay, so one thing that is, I always say that when you are in a group activity, always decide, okay, now this was topics, you know that this is the topic. So decide who is gonna do which part. That become more easy towards that way. But great job. Okay, now team two. Team two.
So actually we have much interruption in the internet. We couldn't discuss.
That's okay. That's okay. Now it's done. Okay. Team two: Akshara, Asad, Bala, Bhavana, Chaudhary, Darab, Pratmash, Umar Khalid. Your time starts now. You guys have 15 minutes.
Okay. Hassan, are you on the call?
I think he messaged in the group that he has.
Yes, he has
Actually,
connectivity.
Hassan has the mind map, and
Awesome.
I think he's having trouble with his internet
Awesome.
connection.
Awesome.
He messaged in the group
Okay.
just now.
Team 3, Adil, Ulu, Praveen, Raj, Rizwan, Sam, Sandeep, Usman, Dilawar, please go. Team 3,
Yes,
Please.
Samir, sorry, Sam, ready, sir.
please go ahead. Sam, you made it?
Yeah, I'm sharing.
Mhm.
1 minute.
Okay. We can see your scope questions. Okay, your time starts now, Sam.
Yeah, anyone want to start?
I'll start, sir.
Yeah.
Can you please start with the 3 project activities? We started talking, we started with project, and then from project we started from into pre-project activities, which was need assessment, and then from need assessment we had the business documents, which is business case and the business plan, benefit management plan. And then we start talking about the 5 process groups. Then we went to initiation. In initiation, we started with project charter and then the assumption block, and then we went to the third item, which is stakeholder register. The stakeholder register, first step is identification, and then analysis. In analysis, we have categorization and prioritization. So in identification, we have the expert judgment focus group, facilitate workshop, document analysis, OPAs, and EF. So EEF. Under categorization, we have the upward, downward, sideward reporting, and then we have internal, external stakeholders. Under prioritization, we have the salience model, power interest matrix, and the 3D then we go to the types of stakeholders, which is unaware, assistant, neutral, supportive, and leading. So then after creating the stakeholder register, we create the stakeholder engagement plan. Under the engagement plan, we have strategies and the engagement matrix. Next, we move on to the next process group, which is planning. Under planning, we have the 18 different project management plans. We did not expand those plans here, but we have those in different items under different headings. Right hand side that we talk about.
What happened, Raj?
I'm trying to move to the Sam. Can you move to the fundamentals where we were explaining about the fundamentals? A bit on the right, sorry, to the left and to the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. For the fundamentals, we discussed a bit about the types of project management officers, which is supportive, controlling, and directive. And then we explained a bit about the different project constraints, which is scope, cost, schedule, risk, procurement, resource quality, and customer satisfaction. And then we discussed about the types of organizations, which is projectized, functional, and matrix. And under matrix, we have strong, weak, and balanced matrix. And then we started talking about communication. And the communication, we have the 4 R's, which is right in for the right time to the right people with the right impact. And then the different methods of communication, which is push, pull, and interactive. Then we have the models, which is the types of roles, to say sender, receiver, and decoder. Then again, types of communications are formal, informal, and verbal. If someone wants to join in at this point of time, because we are going to move to a different topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I can take that, Ajil. So, Ajil having 4 values and 12 principles that is not expanded here, and the 3 concept high value architecture and planning. And the Agile, this Scrum having 3 main roles. One is like product owner, development team, and Scrum master. And ceremonies under Scrum is like the sprint planning, sprint, release stand-up, retrospective, sprint review. And the main 3 artifacts, sprint backlog, product backlog, and increment. And the product backlog contains the user stories and features. Yeah. Info readiators are burn up chart, burn down chart, task board, and Kanban. estimation technologies, planning bucker, Canna model, and other points. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll take up the teams. Basically, in the teams, first we get ready with the charter. In the charter, we have the ground rules, values, and we see how to handle the conflicts, how to make the decision and vision. Handling conflicts is of like it has 5 levels. And coming to the conflict management, there are win-win situations, win-lose situations, lose-win situations. And coming to the development of the team, the main is the Tuckman ladder, where we have the forming, norming, performing, and adjourning. And coming to the resource management plan, there are 4 M's. That's man, money, and sorry, I can't memorize those. And coming to the motivational theories, we have the 4 theories which we look into, and the different type of leadership styles, and mainly themes is of emotional intelligence. So yeah, we could cover this.
How many topics you guys covered?
Go any deeper.
Agile, project lifecycle, team, communication, stakeholder. What else? How many topics are there?
Yep, I think that's most of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You could,
we
guys.
could not expand the risk procurement and all.
No, you guys had 70 minutes. Why it took that much time? Like you guys completed only this much. Why? Yes, Sam?
We are not fast enough.
Yeah.
Okay. But whatever you did good. Very well done. So good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Team 4.
Sam, thanks to everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah, team 4. Minam, Mush, Kaisar, Arya Bhatt, Sajid Tayyab, Ahmad Najaf, Lovlina, Rahul, Ahmad, Muhammad Aslam. Please, guys, now your turn.
Yeah, I will start, and my team members, you guys can tell me which part you would like to do. So I will share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, we can. Please go ahead.
Okay, so I will start with the fundamentals. So in fundamentals, we have the PMO office. We have different types of PMO supportive, who helps us with tools, templates, policies. We have controlling, we have directive. Um, then if we go to the stages of project, so first we have we do this business value. Basically, it includes business case and benefit management plan, and then we have initiation, which is the first phase of the project. Here we do project charter, which includes business case and BMP as well. Also includes stakeholder and other details. We have stakeholder register, risk register, assumption log. In planning, we make different kinds of plans: risk management, project management, procurement management plans, stakeholder requirement, all of the plans. Uh, Also in fundamentals, sorry, Ahmed, the chart is a bit.
Go ahead. Keep doing. It's just-
Yeah, because this should also be fundamentals, but we have different types of organization: functional, projectized, metrics. Functional only do operations, and they have functional manager. Projectized only do projects. PM has 100% power. Matrix organizations have like the strong metrics balanced, and for strong we have the project manager is 90%. Powerful FM is 10%. For balanced it's 50-50, and for weak it's project manager is 10%, and also known as expedited or coordinated in this case. If we have different types of projects, one is predictive, which is basically waterfall. The other is agile, and the other is hybrid. Guys from my team, anyone wants to do agile, or should I continue?
Yeah, let me check that one.
Yeah. Okay. So agile is this.
Right. Okay, yeah, I guess you can just zoom it a bit, or I know it's fine. I think Yeah, and agile the framework. We do have the 12 principles of agile. We go through them all, and also the 4 values, which are the customer satisfaction over the contract, and then working software over documentation, and people over processes, respond to change over following a plan, and the main lesson around agile is that to maximize value, and then the roles, so we have the roles of the team. We have got the product owner, who is the voice of the customer, and also we do have a scrum master who gives direction and coach the team, and then the team, which is consisted of the generalist and overnight specialist. And then the key assets of agile, the sprint backlog, the product backlog, and the product implement. And we also have the 5 ceremonies, sprint review, retrospective, daily stand up, and sprint planning. And still under agile, we do have the information radiators. We do have the Gantt chart, the Gantt chart, the Kanban board, task board, and also looking at the estimation techniques with the Fibonacci and the Penny Poker.
Yeah,
Then
okay.
Right, I don't know if we can move over to another.
Agile is done. You can also do procurement, or if somebody else wants to do it, they can.
Oh, no, maybe we can follow the, yes, we can do also the communication. I don't know.
Okay.
If you can move over to communication.
It's a mess. Okay, yeah.
All right, let's start from the communication management plan. I will go to your PMIS, which we use the tools set to be used. The formats, the push, where you can use your email messages, the pull, discussion boards, and also the interactive. And you all go to all 4 R's, with the right information, right amount, right to the right people at the right time. And you also have the noise, that is anything that disrupts communication between the sender and the receiver. Okay, I'll give over to one of the team members. Thank you.
Yeah, anybody wants to schedule? If not, then I can.
Please continue. If you continue, please.
Okay, so we couldn't complete it, but like in schedule, we have different parts. We have the critical part, which is basically a worst case, and that's also like the scheduled baseline. And we also calculate the float of other parts based on critical path. We use 2 techniques to sort of like intervene, in the sense that we do caching, which is basically including more resources, and we do fast track. I think caching, we change the resource management plan, so we raise a change request. Fast track, we don't. Okay. In closure, we have a conflict management plan, and change happens through this. In monitoring and control, we have QA and like quality assurance, quality management. We have techniques like techniques. We also do variance analysis and monitoring and control, which is basically we compare expected versus actual, and if there's a difference, then we like raise a change request, and we try to make sure that this variance is gone. In execution, we just implement the project plan, whatever we decided. Yeah, so in team, we have, so like we have team charter, which has ground rules, values, conflict management. We do a gap analysis for training needs of our team. And also for leadership, we have servant leader, supportive leader, or autocratic leader. Servant leader is the one who facilitates, who shields the team, and who coaches the team. There's also supportive leader, and there's also autocratic who just dictates. There are 2 types of leaders: T type, who specializes in one field but has a general idea of all other things. We prefer those. And the I type, who has depth in one field but doesn't know about doesn't know anything about the other field, we don't prefer such leaders. In conflict management, there are different levels of conflict. So in first stage, we do nothing. In the second stage, we tell them about the vision. I'm probably mixing this up. Maybe we tell them about the vision on the third step. But on the fourth step, we use diplomacy. And fifth, when there's World War, we separate so that fighting stops. Like if you have a team, then you can decide whether you want to co-locate them. It has benefits like bonding, ease of communication. It also has some cons, which is culture issues. Teams can also be virtual. Internet issues and like stuff like this, it could be a con. But the pros are the upside is that if the team prefers remote work, then it will be happy. And you can also have hybrid, which is basically a mix of digital and virtual. The team we also have virtual planning. So first stage is formal with the manager has to be directed. Then we have storming where the manager has to be coaching. Then we have warning where the support is needed and then the team is performing at the individual level. So we just need to delegate. And then we have adjourning or morning, which is again requires coaching. For emotional intelligence, you must understand yourself. You should also know how your team is motivated. You should have empathy, social skills, social management. For team motivation, there are different theories. Maslow's hierarchy, Hansberg's theory, hygiene, motivation, money is hygiene. It's good to have, but if you don't have it, like the downside is bigger than the upside. So if you have it, it's okay. But if you don't have it, then you feel worse. You are far worse. Motivation, which is basically achievement, and there were two others, but I'm forgetting. But it's like you want to do things for your kids, so that kind of motivates you. So a leader has to understand his team's motivation. You have expectancy theory, which is basically we do stuff because we expect certain things to happen. Theory X and Y, X means that people are not good, they cannot be trusted, we should monitor them. Y is people are good, just trust them and be supportive. We have halo effect, which is brand value or famous celebrities doing stuff and we follow them. McClellan's theory is power, achievement, affiliation. Yeah, we also have RASI and RAM, like responsibility assessment matrix, and RASI is responsibility, accountability, consent, and inform. So for cost, we have like we do performance analysis, CPI, SPI, DCPI, BAC, AC, SV. In cost, we have project budget. And we have a cost baseline, which is cost of activities, and we can compute that from earned value analysis. We have also contingency reserves, which are for identified risks. We also have management reserves, which are for unidentified risks. There's different techniques, and what is bottom-up parametric 3 point. We also make cost management plan. We also take care of dependency and funding limit reconciliation. I think, yeah, stakeholder, again, it's probably like in the start, but we have, or maybe I haven't done it, but yeah. So like we identified the stakeholder from expert judgment, facilitated workshop, one-on-one interviews, document analysis, OPA, focus groups. Then we classify them, horizontal, vertical, upward, sideways. Then we prioritize them, salience model, power interest, institute. In power interest, we have high power, high interest. You have to manage them closely. They are very powerful people. High power, low interest is keep satisfied. That should be enough. Low power, high interest is you have to keep them informed. And low power, low interest is you have to watch or monitor them. For risk, again, we couldn't do much of it. It's like there are different types of assessments, qualitative, quantitative, and then also risk registered. And for scope, we have scope management plan, which basically separates the scope of project from the product. We have requirement management plan. It includes requirement traceability metrics. It also includes expert judgment workshops. Basically, the same flow that we went through when we were doing stakeholder identification. The process is the same. We also have WPS dictionary. It includes code of account, and actually WPS should not be here. It should be here, and then it has activities. It has activity attributes. Activities have work package and control account, and we also have workbook, work breakdown dictionary, which includes code of account like 1.3.2 that we did yesterday. We also have a project scope baseline. Okay, and in procurement, we have different types of contract, variable scope, fixed scope, variable scope, We have cost reimbursement. In cost reimbursement, we have incentive fee, award fee. We also have time and material for fixed scope. We have firm fixed price contract, firm fixed incentive, firm fixed price, economic price adjustment. Like if you're dealing with fuels or oil and the economy changes and the price changes, then you have to, you will pay the cost of it. Procurement lifecycle, you do RFI, you have a bidders conference, you do then RFQ, and then request for proposal. Um,
That's it.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, very well done job. Very well done job. So I would say that is more like a charismatic leader taking everything in his own hand. Vinam, good job. Great job. Very well done. Okay. Okay. Team two is back or still not back? Okay. Is team two back? Okay. Still not back?
Hassan,
Team 2 is back, sir. Team 2 is back.
Hassan, you should always have a contingency plan. Share the mind with others that they can, if you are absent, they can start with it.
Actually, I don't have a paid version of Miro. That is why it's not.
No, you can send the link. Okay, let's start.
Okay. So I'll start with the need assessment. It is a pre-project. It has two things: business document. A business document has a business case and a business management plan. Business case has a tangible benefits. It includes PVV, NPV, IRR. Benefit management plan has an intangible benefits, just like branding and marketing. So we have one more thing in need assessment, that is examine business value, that is types of business values. It includes financial gain, new customers, social benefit, etc., etc. Coming to the organization influences, we have EEF, OPAs, types of organization and types of PMO. So going into detail of organizational influence, we have EEF, external and internal. In external, we have person. In internal, we have organization vision, resource capabilities, culture, and PMIS. So coming to OPA, we have process, policies, procedure, we have knowledge repository, and we lesson and register and templates. So types of organization: project oriented, functional, matrix, and matrix. We have big matrix, balanced matrix, strong matrix. In terms of PMO, we have supportive, controlling, and directive. So starting with the first process group, that is initiation.
Hassan, I think someone else from our team can explain this part.
Okay.
Yes. Asadullah, if you want to take it, or I should start. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you can take it.
Okay. So in the initiation phase, we first do the project charter, assumption log, and do stakeholder identification. In project charter, we determine the project manager, assign him the responsibility of the project, make a high level assessment of scope, schedule, cost, assumption, milestone, exit criteria, risk, and constraints, and finally send it for the approval to the sponsor. In assumption log, we list out the assume and assumptions and threats and opportunities, potentially threats and opportunities in the project. In the stakeholder identification, we do the prioritization based on power and interest, stakeholder group, say yes more. And we also do the register. And then, Hassan, please scroll down. Scroll up actually, yes.
And we start with the planning.
Yes, we.
So in planning, the first one is determine life cycle approach.
Yes, we do the scope management plan. We can zoom in on the scope management plan. Yes, we filter out the scope for the project against the scope for the project. We do the filtering to project scope statement. We make WPS, WPS dictionary that outlines the subcategories of small jobs that needs to be done and the scope baseline. And we also do requirement management plan, collect the requirement, we analyze the requirement and then we prioritize them. Requirement traceability matrix is used to put all collected requirements and requirement documentation to categorize the requirements whether they are stakeholder requirement or a solution based need. Then we have the cost management plan. Yes, cost management plan. We have a policy regarding which currency we are going to be working in the project. We do the precision of estimates, project funding requirement, that is the payment schedule along the activities. We define the threshold limits and also the tolerance limit. The estimation techniques we do in cost management plan are analogous bottom up and 3-point parametric, rough order magnitude and definitive. In project budget, we have a cost baseline, which comprises of cost activity plus contingency reserve, and we have management reserve that requires management approval to be used. If anyone is willing, they can do the risk management plan.
One thing, guys, I see people are you are sharing in the main PMP group the mind maps. These are all the conversation that you do that is related to your batch. Unless something is needed, please don't post in the mastermind group. Okay? Yeah, please go ahead, continue.
Okay, I think Hassan, would you like to do the risk part or?
Okay, I can do it. So start it.
I think Akshara wants to be the risk part, right? Yeah, please do that.
Yeah, risk we will be identifying the risk before that. Category, then we'll categorize it and we should measure the determine the threshold and how appetite we are. And in identifying the risk, we will develop the risk register, risk list, and we will assign the risk owners and potential risk responses. After that, we have to prioritize the risk, and we will do a qualitative and a quantitative risk analysis. Under a qualitative analysis, we will do a risk matrix, and we will be prioritizing the risk like high, low, with the impact and also the probability. And coming to quantitative risk analysis, can you little go down, Hassan? Yeah. Thank you. We have to quantify the probability of list and we will have methods to perform it, simulations, sensitive analysis, influence diagram, EMP, decision tree. And we have a risk response strategy. Strategies will be threat and opportunities. In threat, like we will avoid it or we will mitigate it or transfer the risk. In opportunities, we will be exploring it or enhancing the risk and will share the risk with some other. So then we talked about risk owner, how the risk owner will be triggered during the contingency plan, and what is the risk residue risk and the secondary risk which formed from the primary risk. Then we have to how we will implementing the risk response. Which will be done by a risk owner. And we will do a risk review where we will do a risk audit and finally we will prepare a risk report and work around with it.
Now quality management plan, anyone can explain it?
I will start it. This is Prathamesh here. Yeah, in quality management plan, it is divided into three main categories. That is plan quality management, manage quality, and the control quality basically. In plan quality, we do basically the analysis, dividing the like standards, cost benefit analysis, the cost of the quality, then test and inspection plan. That is indirectly defining the standards. And then cost of quality, again, there is two types of options, cost of conformance and cost of non-conformance. With this, after defining the quality management plan, standards and matrix, then we go for the managed quality. In managed quality, there is we are defining like a quality assurance plan. So there are different like checklists, cause and effect diagrams, Ishikawa fishbone diagram, scatter diagram, histogram, root cause analysis, activity diagram, audits, and define control charts. Once this assurance plan is approved and finalized, then we move to the control quality plan. In control quality plan, we have the check sheets, then the sampling method, performance reviews, Pareto charts, inspection and control charts. After this, at the last, we move on to the continuous improvement plan. In continuous improvement, there are three options. It is PDCA, DMAIC, and Six Sigma. Yeah, someone can take stakeholder.
Who is doing stakeholder?
Sir, I think I should finish it, sir.
Okay.
In stakeholder engagement plan, we make a stakeholder engagement assessment matrix in which we analyze the material money and identify resources. We identify on the basis of expert judgment, SWOT analysis, focus group, facilitator workshops. After that, we define RAM responsibility assignment matrix. We have one more thing, control and insight. After that, we have RBS, OBS, WBS. In team formation, we have performing adjourning. So these are the styles of the project manager. In following, he should be directive. In storming, he should be coaching.
Forming, storming,
Hassan,
forming, storming, norming, performing, adjourning.
Yes, sir, that is that word.
Okay.
So these are the PM styles: directive, coaching, supporting, and delegation in the respective stage of the team. So in schedule management plan, we mention level of details, which tools we use for scheduling, and the estimation techniques, which we already mentioned above in the cost management plan, that are analogous, sit down, etc., etc. Sir, up till here we have covered due to I have a bad connectivity and I disconnected 2 to 3 times. That's why we did not cover anything.
No issue. Okay. Everyone is done. All the 5 teams are done. All teams are done. Anybody who is remaining. Okay. Very well done, guys. Very well done. So this was the complete mind map exercise. The most beautiful part of this exercise is that not only you learn when you make your own mind map, you also learn when other make the mind maps. Another makes the mind map. Okay. This is one of the most beautiful part of that. So while guys were making this, I was making the PMP booklet. So let me show you the agile part. I wrote the agile one and the procurement I was writing right now. Okay. So guys, why don't you have a look into that and tell me what can be added in the agile, because agile will be most important for you. Everyone can see?
Yes.
Okay. Please.
Yes, sir.
Please have a quick read.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in Agile, we have small team, less than 12 teams.
12 team members.
12 team members. As a servant leader, we provide them environment where team, I think here,
Okay.
where team can work.
Thank you. Ji.
Focus.
Sir, here should be some point related to osmotic communication.
Okay, can be added. That's why I'm showing you guys now.
Definition of done is final acceptance.
It is written there. Definition of done is written there. Let me write this thing. Osmotic communication is when you. Okay, so definition of done is there now. Then definition done is written there. Where it goes, the sprint review. Yeah, once sprint is completed, time is we show the customer which are completed according to our definition of done. So I written there, no? And customer accept them according to acceptance criteria. That is written there. Okay. Burn down chart is work remaining. So I put it there where the burn down chart is there. Scrum.
We are missing planning for and
Burn down how much work is remaining. No, time is not time is remaining. Fazan Ahmed, we are not wearing time. Burn down is how much work is remaining, how much time done. Okay, Kanban is work in progress. So where is Kanban? It gives work in progress.
Information right is there.
Yeah. So it is in the information. Work in progress bottleneck. So Lavlina, Kanban is work in progress, no? So velocity definition is there. We don't need to define the velocity. I don't. Burn up is for planning poker wideband Delphi. Yes. So where first guys read it, yaar. Read the complete one. It is there planning.
So why sprint review is twice?
Because sprint reviews consist of two parts: review and grooming. Okay. First demo. Okay. Here demo. Grooming. Okay. Okay. Wideband Delphi is there. Velocity don't need for definition. Okay. What else? Gee, what else is guys? Anything else that you think it should be there? Anything else? Everyone has read it? Put in the chat box. 48 people. Yes, no. Then I'll show you the procurement one, which I wrote. Okay, measured.
Sir, just a question with that. As just elaborate.
When you have multiple team members, instead of like if the team is multiple, like a program level. So we have Scrum. That is called Scrum of Scrum. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Usman, Zafar completed. Kind of a scaling, yes. I'll give you 1 more minute, then I'll move the next one.
Value stream mapping will be part, right?
Lean is all about waste removal. We try to, this is basically we try to minimize lead time, and we use value stream. Okay.
Yeah.
Sprint zero. Where is DOD? Read that sprint review. Saifullah, read sprint review. DOD is there. Sprint zero not important. Sprint zero. I can add actually spike. Spike is the time you set aside. Handle risk. We have architectural. Proof of concept and risk spike. Okay. G, anything else? Velocity is there, na? If you go back to somewhere, I put the velocity. I did put the velocity. We cannot measure the velocity. Yeah, velocity of two teams cannot be compared. How much work can be done in a sprint? Okay. Okay, Ari Babu is hybrid. Bhavana, why would you put scope creep in agile? Scope creep has nothing to do with agile. Is hybrid and agile the same? No, of course not. Of course not. Hybrid is a combination of predictive and agile. Okay. Scope creep is in scope, not here. Okay, guys. So procurement, no, scaling is not important. That is not important. So I was writing this. Read it while I write the remaining one. Okay, remaining I will write quality and will share with you. Value stream mapping, I put it there, Sandeep, or I have already put it. If you want to know. G. Procurement is done. Anything that is missing in the procurement, guys? Anything that is missing in the procurement? You have explained various type of contract. Yes, I have. Sarah, go through the video, sister. Everything is explained. Everything we have explained. Please watch the videos. Gee, anything that is not missing, that is missing. Guys, are you done with this procurement? Yes, yes, okay, yes, yes, yes. So now I guess I will try to complete it all as soon as possible, probably within today if I don't change my mind. Tomorrow we will have PMP marathon. PMP marathon. Now tomorrow will be a very important day. Okay. Now our PMP course is completed. I hope everyone has submitted their application. Anyone whose application is not approved, who has not submitted, send me personally, not in the group, send me personally. I will review the application and submit it today. Okay. Yes, Safuna. Go ahead.
This is regarding what procurement question. I am still confused about that.
Send that question. Have you sent it?
I didn't send, but
No,
question
no,
was regarding.
no. Saifullah, always, whenever this is for everybody, whenever you are confused in any question, send the question in the group. Take a screenshot or a picture because one keyword here or there can change the question. You can share your question right now. You can go ahead, but for future, whenever you have a question, I need that question. I cannot answer it without seeing that question. Okay, please go ahead. Tell me the question now, maybe, but for the
Okay,
future.
so the question was that if the project is completed and some payment is pending for the vendor, so project going to go towards the closing or not?
Project manager will close the project. That's why we have a procurement manager. No? He will
But that I selected, but it was wrong.
So now that's why I need that question. That's why I need that question because there must be something that is different. Okay, so go to that question. Just bring it there.
Because there was option was that.
Seth, just
the
go.
vendor payment need to release or.
Seth, just go to the question. Share the question in the group. I will answer it. Okay. No problem. I'm here till you become PMP. Naf, not just break. We are ending the session today. Okay, not just break. You can enjoy, guys. Now going back to, we know what not to do in the what not to do in the mastermind group. Like for now, for this week, uh, if you have ended, we can close the procurement, Sarah. We can close the procurement. That's why we have procurement manager. We will close the procurement. Even the procurements are open. We will close the project and notify in our final report these procurements are closed. The work is done because those procurement can be in the court. So I don't want to, like, a project manager has to do other things. It's not his job to go to the court. Okay. Yeah. What not to do for this week? Let's not post anything in the mastermind group. Batch 5. For this week, let's not post anything. Just see how things are moving. Because whatever the questions you have, we will be answering in your group. Okay. As you move, you will work into that. So I would request everybody now from where we are. We are ending today class 2 hours earlier. 2 hours earlier. Please sit and complete your question answers. Wherever you are. If you are at fundamental, do agile, stakeholder communication team. If you have done those, these are the most important topic. Tomorrow coaching call will be very important. It will be 1 hour later. It will be 8 p.m. 8 p.m. UA time instead of 7 p.m. That is 12 p.m. EST. We will solve 60 questions of PMP. Those questions are made by certified PMPs. I'm immediately, normally I take a break of it. I'm saying, no, let's do the questions now when your mind is fresh so that you can learn, understand the question answer. I will send the link. That session is live only. Please join us. It's a very important session. See you tomorrow. Please fill your application, complete your topics as much as you can. Okay. Anyone has any question before we log out? We should attend even if you haven't done even a single topic, still you attend the class. Why I did mind map exercise today? Why I did mind map exercise? So that you can have a revision of the topic. At least learn how to identify the keywords. You see, solving question answer is a skill. You learn by watching other, by doing yourself. So even if all the questions are wrong tomorrow, still you learn how to solve the question answers.
Sir,
Okay.
I have posted a question on the group. Can
Okay.
you please answer? It's related to procurement.
Okay.
Why not the litigation?
Let me see the question. Okay. A buyer's organization project manager identifies several gap. All take a like when you are solving question, take a screenshot of that question because it always have a explanation given in that. Na? A buyer organization's project managers identify several gaps and contact the seller organization to address those gaps. However, all the conversation failed. What should the negotiate? However, all the conversations, negotiation, what should the buying organization? Okay, a litigation. What is litigation? Where did you learn about litigation in PMP? When did I teach you the word of litigation?
Sir, I have
When did I teach you the word of litigation? Have we learned anywhere in the litigation word? That's it.
I think
Not in the we haven't. I haven't even spoken the word of litigation. Okay. Alternate dispute resolution. Listen to me, Shahid. Whatever you do at your career, whatever you do at your, that is beautiful. That's very good. You need to follow PMI language. Okay. This is a very normal thing. In the PMP exam, in the real exam, you will see one thing that you use in your organization and one thing that PMI language. You need to wear what I says. Let's say instead of this 10x hat, you are wearing a PMI hat, right? You are wearing a PMI hat and follow their methodologies. Okay? That's why. That's why. G. Okay. I see some questions also in the group. Okay. Can you please list the list that is in the pinned in the group? It has all the list there. No? If you go into the group, I will talk to you later on because you did not join the first 4 days, so you have no idea. We'll talk later. Not 4 topics or Nev, do all the topics. The 4 topics that are important: stakeholder communication, team, agile. Okay. So your PMP course completed today. From like tomorrow, we will have PMP marathon and then we will start the coaching. Now your goal is to complete the question answers. Complete the question answers and their root cause analysis. 1 is greater than 0. I said 8 p.m. Saf. Okay. Are we using the same? I'll share the Zoom link before. I wanted to know about giving home. I don't recommend giving home. If Rakesh, your internet is very good, if you have your personal computer, then you give exam. But Rakesh, you need to complete the topic. Giving exam is very far. We will we will explain that when we reach their exam, right? GNF.
Yeah, I'm saying by reaching tomorrow 8 o'clock, I will be ready. I will be complete all topics.
Okay, that's good. Whatever you can.
I know that you've given us all the 10 topics, which is very good. And I feel like I'm memorizing. Not most. I can say more than 50. But my goal is to be ready tomorrow if I've done this.
Even if
for 60 questions.
Even if you have not.
Because what I have done today, I made maybe 37 questions on stakeholder. That 37 questions took me around 15 minutes. Is it enough?
You did it very quickly. Normally, people take 2 hours. Listen to me, Naf, and for everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Listen to me. This 1 is greater than 0. This, whatever you have done, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep working on it. Okay. The journey starts now. Now you're complete. Now you have the entire PMP knowledge. When I said now, the real confusion part started. Okay, now the real confusion. You will do the question get confused, you will get frustrated. Now is the real thing. If you pass the next 10 days, if you hold my hand, because I will be with you. If you hold my hand for next 10-15 days, you will be PMP within next 1 month. End of story. Because now is the most important
And
time. Okay? Yeah.
yeah, okay. One more thing. Can I be your wife for this time until I finish the PMP?
You are all my wife till you become PMP. Don't worry. Okay? Don't worry about
Thank
that.
you. Thank you very much.
Sure, sure.
Thank you very much.
Gee, sure. Okay. Gee, anyone else? Anything? Guys, I am with you. Don't worry. Till we become PMP, we are here. Okay. Just one thing I would request you, please don't send me voice note more than 30 seconds. I will not listen it. I will directly call you. If there is something you want to say me, and then you are sending 1 or 2 minute voice note, I will immediately say, let's have a call. I can call you wherever you are. Okay, even WhatsApp does not work. Okay, so let's. Second thing, very important. Can we call you? Message me, Usman, because if I normally I'm in classes, this is PMP class. I teach other classes also, so all the time message me and just tell me you want to have a call. 90% of the time, within 1 hour, we will be able to have a call. I mean, now I already listen at 2x. I have Audible membership and I listen to books at 3x. So like when my wife is passing, she says, What did you understand?" That's why I'm always hearing. While you were guys were there, I was listening to a book. I listened them at 3x, but still make it 30 seconds. Okay, make it 30 seconds, not more than 30 seconds. Try to limit it. One more thing, I can summarize the entire PMP in 30 seconds. If something is taken 30 seconds, you are wasting your time. You don't know that clarity is not there. Okay, guys. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. See you tomorrow, 8 p.m. UA time, 12 p.m. 4-hour live session. We will be there. Try to complete the content. With that, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Sat Sri Akal. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. See you tomorrow in PMP Marathon. Bye bye. So, guys, these were my students who registered for the program and they will be there. I have also opened PMP Marathon for you. If you want to join, my email is there. Send me the email and team will send the registration link to you. They will send the registration link to you. You have to send it by tonight, like in next 3-4 hours, then the registration will be closed. Thank you very much and bye-bye.